Happy Saturday, First Congregational friends. As usual, there's lots going on at the church. It is fall, but before that, the Bible trivia question. This one concerns Jesus' disciple, Peter. What was his original name? You may recall that Jesus renamed him Peter. What was his original name? Extra credit if you know what the name Peter means. I'll revealing the answer to this question at the end of this video. But this Sunday we'll be dealing with a very interesting and odd story about Peter. That is his attempt to walk on water when he saw Jesus walking on water. Really, odd story in the Bible, but I have found that it contains some truth to it that regardless of whether it happened that way precisely or not, that really has been guiding my life for decades, not years. And perhaps you'll find some surprising insight in this story as well. Now, a couple things after worship. First of all, we are updating our photo directory. So if you haven't had your photograph taken yet, we want your face in the directory. So just step into the chapel. All it takes is 30 to 60 seconds and you'll be on your way. But we'll have your photo for the directory. And then also in the Wheeler room, I'll be holding a sermon talk back for about 30 minutes. This is actually meant to address any question that's arisen throughout the series about where we are in church history, in world history and church history, as well as the message that you'll hear on Sunday. So come into the Wheeler room. We'd love to have some conversation with you there. Now, a couple things to be aware of coming up. October 5th, the following Sunday, is Worldwide Communion Sunday, and as is our tradition here, we will be focusing worship around our Tasahara ministry, and we have people coming up from El Salvador to talk about the real effects that our ministry there has been having, and they're profound. It'll be a very inspirational service full of speakers from then and music and just a really wonderful time to connect with the folks down there. And also October 12th, we'll be starting a new series called The Faith of Jesus in a Pluralistic World. Many Christians believe that Christianity is the only way, and outside of which there is no revelation, there is no truth, there is no salvation. They base that on the Jesus' statement in the Gospel of John, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes unto the Father except through me." We'll be exploring how actually that interpretation is unfortunately the last possibility that Jesus would have meant by those words, that actually he's indicating not a new religion or even pointing to himself, but a way of life that connects us to the divine, a way of life that actually is reflected and can be found in other faith traditions, such that we can enter deep relationship with others of other faiths and even benefit, like listening to people of other faiths and their stories and how they live out their faith actually helps make us better, more faithful disciples of Jesus. This is a very important series for living life in today's world where we are more and more connected to the world. Simultaneously, we will be holding small groups that will be meeting throughout the week to take the sermon topic and develop it deeper in community with others. We have 7 or more leaders who have stepped forward to lead groups throughout the week. So step over to the welcome table or get online through our congregational emails, and you can sign up to participate in a small group at a time that fits your schedule. This ought to be a really great way of getting to know people better as well. So come for the fellowship as well as the learning. You'll be provided plenty of opportunities for both. Now, as to our Bible trivia question, Peter's original name was Simon, and Peter in Greek, Petros, means rock. And there is some very, very interesting significance to that name, rock, which we'll be finding out on Sunday. So look forward to seeing you then, and why not invite a friend? It ought to be a great Sunday to do so. See you this weekend.